Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Terror from the Deep. It is another freezing day here in Australia, and I'm not enjoying it, I can assure you of that. We have, however, placed our aliens here in a nice, easily destroyable position, which we'll soon have a grenade thrown on top of. Or perhaps next turn the Earl of Epic Trousers can make a move in that direction. Blackbeard's ghost, however, shall advance further. As we can see, there are many other aliens that need to be taken care of. So I'll get on that. Otherwise, yes, another terror site. And it's good to be back with XCOM. Thank you for your patience. Lots of grenades thrown by our enemies, which is actually quite convenient because it means that I don't have to go through the job of cleaning up. There are, however, some aliens remaining, so we will need to continue with the grenades that we have. Blackbeard's ghost will prime his grenade and then throw it towards our foes. That's a good spot. Well done, Blackbeard's ghost. Unfortunately, he lacks sufficient time units to equip his thermal taser, but we will not hold that against him. Dr. Robot Evil sees evil in his land and destroys it. Well, he doesn't destroy it, but he sees the evil anyway. The heavy nasal gunner shall now nasally investigate this enemy's mind. He had a shot at it at least, but he didn't succeed. He needs a bit more skill with his molecular control strength. Claw, however, knows how it's done, and there's a face-to-face encounter with another Aquatoid squad leader. Aquatoid squad leader investigates a soft soldier, who returns the favour. That's the sort of aliens we have here at XCOM. Alright. We'll now have our Sonic Displacer advance, which of course detects additional aliens. Let us advance, Sonic Displacer, and displace our foes, using the ancient process known as revolveration, and shoot the wall. That is how revolveration is good. We do have this sniper on the roof, though of the form of Monotone Singer. However, at the moment everyone's just been molecular controlled or grenaded to death, so it's not really that necessary. We will, however, investigate this pyramid. That is why we indeed have the best of the worst here at XCOM. We've detected this particular alien, and the best of the worst shall come forth in order to provide a fatal hug that is so necessary here in this day and age. The aggressive waiter and Jolly, of course, are now all poised to provide many Disruptor Pulse Launcher attacks against our foes. The weapon is loaded, and that's good. And the waiter's weapon is not loaded. But now it is. There we go. So yes, some Artefact site goodness, and I'm enjoying it already. I can assure you of that. Of course no one dies. Bit of molecular control for Blackbeard's ghost. Bit more molecular control, and it panics the poor dear, running headfirst towards his foes, all three of them in fact, but those three foes will be eliminated by the aggressive waiter. That's right, some people just aren't patient, and neither is this waiter, as we'll soon discover when he unleashes a powerful Disruptor Pulse Launcher torpedo against enemy T-Softs. That's what happens when you don't submit your order properly. You'll get killed. And quite gruesomely too. Speaking of things that are relatively gruesome, the best of the worst is quite good at attacking things, provided they're on the same level of elevation. On the second attempt, the drill did manage to penetrate the T-Soft's jaw. And of course, as we all know, dentistry is one of the most powerful forms of torture invented in the universe. And that is why we shall use it against our foes. Other humans could think of something as evil as dentistry. And so, what is next? The Displacer Sonic still retains visibility of this particular enemy. Alp eventually is able to gun it down after missing another time again. Of course, we are looking for the exit area, and I don't think that is it there. It could be down here. It's obviously not over this side up there. But so far, so good. No one's died, and I'm not trying to jinx it deliberately. Fortunately, we do have the heavy nasal gunner. Now let's go nasal again. Go nasal! It didn't work. But let's go nasal anyway, and now followed up with Tooth and Claw. Another dentistry-inspired name. Okay, well, to Soft Soldier with his ruined morale, shall throw his gun away, because that's very sportsmanlike, and place himself in a very easily shootable position. And now, of course, the Monotone Singer can provide a powerful sonic attack that destroys the Soft Soldier, to the general delight of everybody. Let's end turn. Turn 4. Enemies have not provided any additional activity, which is quite pleasing to the eye and ear. Let's continue then. Blackbeard's ghost rearmed and ready for combat, but good to know that he is incapable of further action. As far as molecular control is concerned, he is a liability, and that is why we have wielded him with one of those melee weapons, because they're fancy. The Displacer Sonic expertly advancing, seeing if this area here, it looks a bit suspect, and if this is the area of interest, then we'll be going right in it, as so. Of course, we do need to remove said to Soft Soldier, so let's molecular control him out of there. Wow. Took 2 molecular control attempts, so that's a squad leader, I suppose that's fair. There are no extra enemy aliens in there. Oh, give us your gun though. If you can manage to somehow figure out how to throw it. Okay, seeing as this to Soft Soldier is being a little bit silly. But there we are. But we have discovered our destination. And I think it's already safe enough to advance, because, well, let's face it, we've kind of knocked out a huge number of aliens, and while their morale is ruined, it's time to advance. Under the water. People have been asking me about my opinion as to this Xenonauts game that's been developed, or released. I'm not sure where it is. I've yet to do some research on it, as I have been a little bit flat out. And yesterday was just a bit of a silly day in general, but I will have a look at it. I just thought, let's get straight into recording today, and not mess around, because we've fooled around long enough, as some would say. The beatings will now commence. And in this game, it's the beatings of the enemy forces, the aliens. That's who's getting beaten with a stick. There are aquatoids around, panicking and doing their general deal. They're also... the exit area is ours. Thank you, Displacer Sonic. With 95 shots remaining, I don't think we'll need to use all of them. However, I'm enjoying the power of the Displacer. It's our first real mission with the Displacer, and it's going well. So what we'll do is we'll call it a video, and when we come back, we'll be very close to the lift.